if you have your textbook with you, you can turn to page 104. Today we're going to write a postcard. Today we also will learn some linking words and phrases. As it says here, linking words and phrases can make your writing flow better. Use also, as well, and, to, and as well as to join ideas that are similar in some way or to add information. Okay, so actually, basically, also, as well, to, as well as, all this means the same. They means and, which you frequently use. You all always use and, okay? But so try not to use and all the time, okay? Use as well as, also, you know. So when people read your essay, they won't feel that they are reading the same word all over the essay, okay? All right, the second one, use as, since, and because to say why something happens, okay? So that means as, since, and because, they mean the same thing, okay? To talk about reason, okay? All right, next, use like, such as, for instance, and for example, to give examples, okay? So when you give example, okay, you can use these phrases. But here you have to take note, you can use for example and for instance at the beginning of a sentence, but you cannot begin with like or such as, okay? For like and such as is only used in the middle of the sentence, okay? They all mean the same, okay? They mean you are giving examples, but like and such as cannot use in the beginning of the sentence. Understand that? Okay. All right. So now I will paste the link of the Google Doc. So now very quickly we're going to do this activity. For activity A, number 1 to 8, you need to choose the correct linking words. So now I will assign 8 students to very quickly choose the correct linking words or phrase for each one. Okay. All right, so we have all the answer already. Okay, now let's check. Number 1, I've got 3 sisters as well as a brother. Everybody agree? Okay, good. We don't use as well here. We use as well as, because you see we have another object. Okay, we have one object here in front, and then after that phrase we have another object. So we use as well as. Okay, as compared to number 8. Okay, number 8, the answer is as well. They invited their relatives and their in-laws as well to the party. Okay, you see, in this case, we use, for number 8, we use as well. We don't use as well as because there is no object. There's no object after that phrase. Okay, to the party is not an object. Okay, so both the objects are in front, their relative and their in-laws. Okay, so you use as well, not as well as. Understand? Okay, so we know the answer for number 1 and number 8 already. Okay, number 2, we're making a cake because it's my best friend's birthday. Okay, good. Number 3, tell me more about your family, such as where does everyone live? Okay, everybody agree with this answer for number 3? Now look at number 3. Is the answer correct? Let's look at the learning focus that we have read just now. Okay, look at your textbook again. You look at learning focus. Okay, look at the point for giving example, the third bullet point. Can everyone see? Look at these points again. use like, such as, for instance, and for example to give examples. You can use for example and for instance at the beginning of a sentence, but you can't begin with like or such as. Do you think the answer is for example or such as? Do you know what is beginning of a sentence?
The first word that we use to begin a sentence, maybe?
Okay. Can you tell me what is a sentence? A sentence start with big letter or small letter?
A capital letter.
Capital letter, big letter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And a sentence ends with,
Full stop.
yeah, a sentence ends with full stop. So when you start a new sentence, what should you do?
Start with the capital letter again.
Yes, start with a capital letter again. So that means after full stop, that is another new sentence. That is another beginning of the sentence. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at this number 3 again. Can you tell me how many sentences are there?
Two.
2 sentences, right?
Yeah.
Not? Yeah, 2 sentences. So if 2 sentences, that means there are 2 beginning of the sentence, right? Not?
Yeah.
Okay. The first sentence begin with the word
T. Tell.
tell, right? Big letter T. Okay. And then it ends with a full stop. You see a full stop here?
Yeah.
See a full stop here, that means this is another sentence. So can you start this sentence with such as?
No.
No. So what's the answer, everyone?
For example.
Yes. Now let's look at number 5. They went to Peru in, sorry, number 4. I'm going to art college since painting and sculpture are my favorite pastimes. Okay, correct? Okay, that means because here. They went to Peru in 2010 and again in 2012, correct? Number 6, activities like ice hockey. This is the time when you use like or such as in the middle of the sentence. Activities like or activities such as ice hockey, skiing, and snowboarding are very popular in Canada. Okay, so can you see the difference of between number 6 and also number 3? You notice these 2 differences here? Okay, all right. Okay, number 7. Aunt Meg will help us as she's very reliable. Everybody agree? Any questions so far for these linking words and phrases? Okay, if no, then we will proceed to the next activity. The next activity, we're going to read the writing task and also we're going to read one example postcard. Okay, this is an example. Okay, this is not the task that you're going to do later. The task that you're going to do is this one, exam task. Okay, this one is the task for the example postcard. It's just an example. Okay, let's say this is the, let's go through this example writing task. You are on holiday with your family. Write a postcard to your friend Joe in America. In your card, you should tell Joe about your holiday. Say what you are going to do tomorrow. Ask Joe about his holiday. Write in between 35 to 45 words. Okay, so this is the example. You can see this in your textbook as well. Okay. All right, let's go through very quickly. So this is a postcard. You know what is a postcard, right? I'm afraid that youngsters nowadays may not know what is a postcard. Have you seen any postcard before? Or have you received any postcard? Or maybe you have seen your parents writing postcards Or maybe your parents also don't write postcards. Okay. Okay, postcard is actually a very romantic way of communication. No? Okay, it's just like the social media nowadays. Okay, when you go traveling, you go on holiday, you will take pictures of that place. You will take picture of the food there, and then you post in Facebook and Instagram and tell your friends, we are having holiday here. Previous days you don't have social media, we use postcards. Okay, so if we go to another country, we go to we go for holiday, so we will buy a postcard from there, and then we will write something, write our status there, just like how you write your status in Facebook. Okay, so you write what you enjoy there, okay, and send to your dearest friend or family members. Of course, compared to social media, this is much costly because sometimes a postcard is very expensive also, and you also have to use a stamp. So only the dearest one will receive it. Okay, so if you receive a postcard from your best of the best friends, that means you really have a place in this person's heart, right? Okay, so not like now. Nowadays you post one status in the social media, millions of your friends can see it. Okay, so it's nothing special. All right. Although it's more convenient, but it's not as romantic as postcard, like I say. Okay. All right. So let's go through this postcard. Okay. So you write your friend's name here and also his address. Okay. So at this part, the left-hand side, you just write like an email or a letter. Okay. Hi, Joe. We're having a lovely time. The food is delicious. We've had grilled fish as well as tasty starters like Greek salad and calamari. We're going water skiing tomorrow afternoon. When are you going on holiday? Send me a postcard. Bye, Luke. Okay, you see the postcard is just very short because the postcard is very small and neat, so you cannot write much also. Okay. All right, so now let's go through the next activity in the Google Doc again. Okay, read the example postcard and list down the linking words and phrases that Luke has used. Okay, very quickly, there are 3 linking words or phrases that Luke has used in the postcard. Very quickly go through the postcard again and tell me what are these 3 linking words. Okay, just type in the chat box. Yeah, as well as. Okay, you see, as well as. Okay, what else? We also use like. One more. And. Okay, correct. As well as, like, and. Okay, so actually, in fact, he used all these 3 linking words in the same sentence. Okay, so you see that he used all these 3 in one sentence actually. Okay, we've had grilled fish as well as tasty starters. You see, as well as and basically they mean the same thing. But if you use and 2 times, we've had grilled fish and tasty starters like Greek salad and calamari. So it is not so nice, right? Okay, so he used different phrase to replace and. Okay, as well as tasty starters like Greek salad and calamari. So the sentence will sound more smoothly. Okay, all right. So okay, so now let's go through the next activity. Read the example postcard again and pick the things the writer has done. Okay, included a question. So there are 8 criteria here. Okay, I want you to put a tick here read the example, you can put the tick on the things that he has included. Okay, any one of you can do it. Okay, do it now, give you 1 minute. Okay, number one included a question. Okay, if you look at the postcard, he has asked a question, when are you going on holiday? Okay, so he has asked a question. Okay, number two, describe negative things about the holiday. He didn't do that, obviously, right? Okay, use different adjectives. What about this one? Did he use different adjectives? Do you all know what is adjective? Let's look at the example postcard again. What are the adjectives he used? We're having a lovely time. Is there any adjective in this sentence? What is the adjective in this sentence? Lovely. Yes, correct. What about the next sentence? The food is delicious. Is there any adjective? What is the adjective? Delicious. Okay. We've had grilled fish. Okay. What's the adjective there? Grill is an adjective also. Okay, as well as tasty starters. Okay, what is the adjective there? Tasty. Okay, so did he use different adjectives? Yes, correct. Okay, number four included the plan for the next day. Yes, he did, because he said we're going water skiing tomorrow afternoon. So he planned to do water skiing tomorrow, the next day. Okay, describe the weather. Did he? Let's look at it again. No, he didn't describe the weather, obviously, right? Okay, number six, explain the positive points about the holiday. Okay, did he do so? Did he explain positive things about the holiday? What did he say about his holiday? He said the food is delicious. So is that a positive point? He said, we're having a lovely time. The food is delicious. Is that positive points? Yes, right? Okay. All right, number seven, use informal language. Okay, do you know what is informal language, right? Informal language, like you are writing when you are talking to your friend, okay? So, hi Joe, you know, where this short form is actually informal. We're having lovely time, we've had, okay? So this short form are informal language. We're going, okay? Bye, okay? So these are all informal language, okay? So you should put a tick there. Good. All right, number eight included a greeting and ending. Yes. Okay, so basically these are the things that you should include in your postcard also when you do your exam task later. Okay, so this is the one that you are going to do. Okay, you're on holiday with your family. Okay, write a postcard to your friend at, notice here, even your friend's name is already given in the question. So your friend's name is Ed. Don't write any other name. Okay, write a postcard to your friend Ed. So imagine that you are writing to Edwin. We have one Ed in Trimustari or so. Okay, so write a postcard to your friend Ed in England. In your card, you should say where you are. So take note on these 3 bullet points. These 3 bullet points are the things that you must include in your essay, okay? You can add something else extra, but you cannot cancel any of this. You must write these 3, okay? You must say where you are. You must say what you have done, okay? And you must ask Ed about his holiday, okay? Write 35 to 45 words. Okay, the number of words here is just a guideline for you. Okay, don't that means you don't write too long. we don't encourage you to write too long for postcard or email. Okay, so but don't worry if you really you don't have to count the number of words you write. Let's say you write 46, 47, okay, don't bother about cutting out words, okay, understand? Or if you have even if you have written 100 words, it's okay. Don't bother to cancel out words unless it is a mistake, okay, understand? Okay, let's proceed. Read the exam task above, then complete the sentences with your ideas. Number one, we're on holiday in, so you're supposed to write the place here. Okay, so in which country or in which state. Okay, we're on holiday in Malacca. Okay, or you want to talk about some other countries. We're on holiday in Taiwan, for example. We're on holiday in since your friend is in England, so you don't write England because there's no point sending him postcard again in England, okay? So we're on holiday in Australia, maybe, okay? So the weather is, so the example postcard that we read just now, he didn't describe about weather, but you can do so in your writing task, okay? You can describe the weather. The weather is cool here, okay, it's cloudy, or the weather is sunny, and it makes me feel very comfortable, something like that. You can extend your sentence, okay. Number three, the hotel, okay, so depends on where you live. Do you live in a hotel? Do you live in a campsite, or do you live in an apartment? Okay, so describe it. The hotel is as beautiful as a palace. I have never been to such a wonderful place before, so you can extend it. Okay. Number four, the food is, describe the food. Okay. We have had, okay, so this part you should write what food that you have enjoyed. Okay, like the example postcard. The food is delicious. We've had grilled fish as well as tasty starters like Greek salad and calamari. Okay, so you can write like this also. Describe how the food tastes and then what food you have had in that place. Must be something special lah. Okay, must be some special dishes in that particular place. Don't write about fried rice, don't write fried rice unless fried rice is a very popular food there, okay? Or don't write KFC, McDonald's anymore, please, okay? Okay, so number five, we've been to, okay, so here talk about the place that you have been to, okay? I mean the famous place in that country. For example, you say we're on holiday in France. Okay, we've been to the famous Eiffel Tower and seen what do you see there? And seen many romantic couples dating there. Okay, so where have you been to? It must be a famous place there, and seen, what do you see in that place? Understand? Okay. All right, I will assign 5 students to do this. Afitri number 1, Aishwarya number 2, Ikai number 3, Zhenyu number 4, and Ganyu number 5. Ikai type the hotel, campsite, or apartment is cozy. Can you try to type more to describe the place? Instead of a simple sentence, try to make a compound or a complex sentence. It's beautiful like a paradise. Okay. Okay, Ashara done. The weather is very cold and chill. Basically, cold and chill means the same. So you don't have to use both, just use one. Okay? So use chill is better. The weather is chill. Chill means very cold, right? Okay, so you can add something like the weather is chill, so it makes you how? Okay, it makes you to have um, some kinds of action, or it makes you how you feel can relate at that with your feelings, or it makes you imagine of something, so just to make it more interesting. Okay, number 5, we've been to many places and seen a lot of amazing and beautiful sceneries. Okay, yeah, you can write like that too. Okay, or you can specifically talk about one place. Okay, one famous place that you've been to. Okay. Proven say freezing. Freezing is a way to describe cold, also extremely cold weather. Okay, Janyu has typed his answer. The food is delicious that I haven't eaten before. We have had a lot of tasty dishes such as a perfect croissant and a humble baguette. Oh, okay. So basically, you are having bread. Okay. All right. Okay. So no problem. Okay. Okay. The food is delicious that I haven't eaten before. Okay, so this part I need to change a little bit of grammar mistakes here. The food is delicious. Okay, and I would like to change to the food is delicious and many of and I instead of haven't eaten before, I will change it to the food is delicious and we have tried many new food there. Okay, new food. We had a lot. We had a lot of tasty dishes such as a perfect croissant and a humble baguette. Okay, good. Let's see what's arbitrary answer. We're on holiday in South Korea. It's a very popular country for holidays since it has so many beautiful places such as, not such like. Okay, if you use like, you either use such as or you use like. You don't use such like. Remember that. Okay. So many beautiful places like Seoul, Gangnam, and Busan. Okay, good. The weather is chill and it makes me feel to have a coffee with me to enjoy the weather together with the scenario. If possible, we don't use the same word again in the same sentence. Understand? Okay, the weather is chilly here. Okay, maybe. Okay, the weather is chilly and it makes me, I think we have to rephrase this part here. We don't want to just enjoy the weather anymore. Okay. The weather is chilly and it makes me yearn for the coffee aroma that I used to enjoy every moment in such a scenario. Okay, so you can change it this way. All very good. Okay, so these are some of the example sentence you can use. Okay, all right. And these are also some useful expressions here. We're having a lovely time. The weather is, the hotel is, the beach is, the food. we've been to, we've seen, we've done some sightseeing, see you soon, miss you. These are some useful expressions you can use to write your postcard. Okay, so write your postcard here. Okay, remember this part, you have to write your name, your friend's name, and then start writing. And then don't forget to put an address. Where is the address? Can you use the address in Malaysia? Where is your friend? Your friend is in England, right? So you have to create an address in England. Of course, we don't know the street names. Okay, so just type any name. Okay, Beautiful Lane, give a unique 34 Beautiful Lane, England, and then create a postcard, a postcode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, England, okay. Okay, just simply create one England address will do. Okay, and then don't forget the 3 bullet points. Okay, say where you are, say what you have done, and don't forget to ask him about his holiday also. Okay, how is your holiday? I hope I can receive a postcard from you, something like that. Okay, must include these 3 points. Always remember that. Okay, any question? If no problem, then I think we can end our lesson here. Okay, I will see you again next week.